Okay, so now I'm riding her, and we're gonna go on a little trail ride, and you can see how she does. And right now she's just head down, walking normal, super chill. We have 18 acres, so we do a lot of trail riding around it, and we have like about 100 acres easily of cornfields that we get to ride around in, because I know the people, we stay out of the planted stuff. But so what you saw when she was riding is I literally did not lunge her at all, which, I mean, you could, but I really don't like lunging my horses before I ride. I'll get them. Okay, but so you sorry, what was I? Well, when I got on her, it was fresh. She was fresh out of the pasture. Haven't done anything today. She did get her feet done today by the farrier, and she does it like a pro. Some of my horses, not so much. Her, she's always the first one that we do because, for him to warm up, and, she's an angel. She's not spooky of new people. I don't put a lot of people on her because of what you saw. I do my experienced cousins, or my mom and my dad get on, and they're not great riders, but they know how to ride. So my younger sister doesn't like to, but she's scared to lope on her horse, so that should tell you. But yeah, so when I was loping and I was done and I was trotting, she is not a great trotter, and as you can see, her head is really high pretty much the whole time. So that's something I've been working on. But she's so old, it's hard to change bad habits. And I've done a lot, so when you saw her stop and then not want to go forward, well, she used to do that, but like 20 times worse, where she would stop and like jump to the side 10 feet and like paw the ground, and she hasn't done that since like 3 months after I bought her, which I bought her in July, and now it's, I don't know what month it is, May. Oh no, it's April. Okay, so she hasn't done it since then. She just needed guidance, and to know that I'm not gonna keep forcing her to do everything she hates. But she's not that great of a trotter, and I don't really like trotting anyway because she's so big that I have to post when I trot, and sometimes it gives me a cramp. So usually we walk and then we trot a little bit and then we move into a lope, and she didn't bolt at all. I think maybe the second time she went a little bit faster, but she came right back down. And that's another thing I've been working on, and we're just going through the woods right now. She knows the path already. So yeah, so she's a really good horse, and she does a lot better in fenced areas that she's really comfortable in. I haven't ridden her over there in like a long time, but I'll show you my big front yard. All my horses know that's where we work, so they usually don't like it. But here we're going over a little log, and it's really icky and really sticky back here. But yeah, so they don't really like my front yard, so I have gotten her to lope, but she used to just try and run home, just like all my horses do. But I've gotten them fine over there, and yeah, so there's that. But that area was new, and I just wanted to see how she would do, and she did fine. Yeah, so I hope you can see, like, that's pretty much all you'll get from her, though. Like, she doesn't do a lot of fighting, and she's used to fight a lot more, and she doesn't, because I'm really soft with her. And you see, I wasn't really in her mouth, and when I was turning her and stuff, like, I do it very lightly. She responds to leg pressure very well, and I can just, like, yeah, she's like a really good horse, and I really like her. But yeah, so, and then we're just going through the woods. She's just chilling and looking around, and her head hangs really low. We go alone, and you see, we're alone. Like, I don't go back here very often, because usually I'm trying to work her in the arena, but when I do, it's usually with other horses, and she's alone right now and doing perfect. So there's that. And I ride double with her. A lot of times we have like a big family and not enough horses, so usually me and one other person have an extra person on us. Usually little kids just sitting in the back, and she has no issue with that. I could put 4 people on her, and she wouldn't care. She really does not care, because she's a really good horse. And she's not sweaty, not very sweaty either, but she's really out of shape. But usually whenever she's super anxious or really nervous, she sweats a lot, and she's not sweaty, not enough sweaty where I'd be like, oh, she's super nervous or not doing good, or, you know, we gotta work more on something. No, like, and I'm, as you can see, based on the video, I'm holding a very, very loose rein, and it's kind of icky there, so she does trot through mud, but what horse doesn't? But yeah, very loose rein. Yeah, so I'll turn around the video so you can see what we're going through.